everybody. Today we have met here for a webinar on study abroad in Netherlands. So first let me introduce myself. I am Kunjan Shah, an independent educational counselor working out of Mumbai, helping students all across the world to help them study anywhere and any part of the world. So basically today I will kind of walk you through specifically undergrad studies in Netherlands, which is gaining its popularity recently amongst international students, specifically Indian students. And there are various reasons for that. And through the webinar, I'll drive you through how and what and where can be done and how you can have a beautiful experience studying in Netherlands. So basically, first starting with why study abroad. So basically students have various reasons for studying abroad. It can either be gaining a cross-cultural experience, or learning to be independent, or maybe reasons for higher more technical or better education than what they're offered in our country, or maybe they have dreams of settling abroad. So whatever may be the reasons, Netherlands proves to be a very nice destination for Indian students, basically because studying abroad is very expensive, and Netherlands is quite economical when you compare it to USA, UK, Canada, which are more popular among Indian students. So whatever may be your reasons, if you just want to explore yourself or get that exposure to the culture, or a high-class curriculum, or maybe dream of settling anywhere abroad in Europe, Netherlands is the right place. So let's discuss, So if you are an international student, what you would be looking at when you want to study abroad? Of course, you would want a thriving multicultural environment, right? So where, you will be well accepted and there won't be any issues settling there or studying there. Why we select Netherlands is a very diverse nation, and basically its proximity to UK also makes it very popular, and basically everyone speaks and understands English here. So that is one of the best reason why international students should pick Netherlands as their choice of study other than any other country in Europe, because next to UK, the courses are all offered in English and they understand English very well. Even the quality of life is highly rated. There's a lot of good healthcare system provided. There's religious freedom, concern for the environment, very good control over human rights and gender equality. So these are the various reasons students, would really thrive in that environment. Let's look at the next part of, So let's look at the next part of which universities are most popular in Netherlands. So Netherlands has amazing universities in popular cities. Amsterdam and Rotterdam are the most popular cities where there's a lot of Indian population. But the University of Amsterdam, the Maastricht University, Delft University, the Twente, Eindhoven, Groningen, Erasmus, Radboud, Leiden, and Utrecht. So all of these are some of the top universities which are favored by international students, and they have great infrastructure. You have good tie-ups with other universities for research in Europe, and they provide, even the professors provide help in connecting to some good internships or in the industry. The culture here, if you want to know that what is the kind of culture of studying here, of course you will need to study very hard, but most of the students believe in study hard and party hard. So throughout the week you have to really plan your studies well, manage your time well, and over the weekends you could immerse in whatever may be your choice, immerse in beautiful surroundings, or relaxing adventurous activities, or whatever may be your kind of relaxation. So looking at the QS University World Rankings, since the universities in Netherlands are internationally ranked by, within the top 200 by QS rankings, you would find a lot of international students here from all over the world, because most of the universities are really very highly ranked here. If you see the number of international students over the last 10-15 years, they have been comparatively increasing. And even the students from non-European countries have been increased over the past 5 to 10 years. So this shows that it is really becoming very popular next to USA, UK, and Canada. Even the total amount of international students which you can find here, you can see by various countries, around 2,000 students from India enroll in programs every year in Netherlands, and it has got a great Indian population as well. It has got a population of approximately 2 lakh Indians living there, in a nice Hindustani Dutch society formed there. So it will not be like that you will miss home. You will find your people out there if you are enrolling a program. Plus, you will get the opportunity to meet people of other culture and other nations, and really really gain a global education. So now let's look at the costings. Studying in Netherlands, if you are studying for undergrad programs, the costings can be anywhere between approximately 6 lakhs to 12 or 13 lakhs per year. The amount is per year. Okay, so this will be your tuition costs or the expenses at the universities. Your living expenses depend upon the kind of lifestyle and of course the city where your campus is located, but you can still approximate to it anywhere between 3 lakhs to 4 lakhs. The visa expenses is approximately 30,000 Indian rupees, and the applications which you make to the universities will cost you anywhere around 6,000 to 8,000 rupees per application. Of course, there are general scholarships available for undergrad and master's program both as well. These scholarships depends upon the rank and the high achieving status at your current high school level. So depending upon your grades, your transcripts, what kind of course you are interested, if you apply and if the university approves, there are general scholarships available for Indian students. Specifically, there are many scholarships, but Erasmus Mundus scholarships is really very popular among Indian students. Now looking at the popular majors in Netherlands. So studying in Netherlands, usually the technical degrees were very much popular until recently. Of course, the engineering programs and all the technical programs like, aerospace and civil engineering. But recently, the finance and the business related degrees have also started becoming very popular among students. Even the IT department's degrees related to computer science and social sciences are also gaining popularity. So you can really, look at the courses and the universities whichever you are interested in, you will find that most courses are available in English language to international students. Now, if you think about what after completing my undergrad degree. So, of course, the graduate jobs available in Netherlands, there are some few popular sectors where jobs are available, though jobs would be available in most of the sector, but specifically looking the energy sector, the aerospace and the mechanical sector are the ones which are very popular among international students because they are highly paid. Even banking and finance and environmental related jobs are also widely available in Netherlands. And of course, we cannot miss out the IT and the business related sector. So be it whatever be your major or whatever be your course of interest, you are sure to find jobs in the relevant field, and many top companies like ING, Shell, Unilever, all are Dutch based. So there's no limit to the kind of good pays you will get into. Now, when you are thinking of applying to a university in Netherlands, you need to have certain documents and certain preparation which you need to do at least a year ahead. So you need to be prepared to give the English language proficiency test like the IELTS or the TOEFL. Some universities and some program also recommend and require SAT scores. So you need to connect with each individual university to find out what would be required of you. Of course, you need to do a statement of purpose, essays, your resumes or your CVs, and letter of recommendations from your teachers or any external recommendations from the places you have been working at. The intakes happen twice a year. The fall semester is very popular and it is the first intake semester. They even have a spring semester. So the fall semester starts in September. That is the September intake. The admissions open in a year ahead. So if you're applying for 2023 September, you start applying from 2022 September till the deadline stretch till May. And for applying to the spring semester, which starts in February, the final application deadlines happen in January. The admission procedure is quite similar to the admission procedure at other countries. So first and foremost, you need to do a good college research, look at the programs, look at the universities, and look at the courses which you are interested in. Confirm that those courses are available in English language, though most of them are. Contact the school websites and check for whatever eligibility criteria or whatever other documents they would require. One unique thing about admissions to Netherlands is you need to write a motivational letter to the university. So you kind of show what motivates you to get into this particular program at that particular university. Apart from that, as discussed, once you narrow down the list of your universities and take the relevant English proficiency exams, you submit your transcripts, your essays, your SOPs. Some universities even give you a chance for a video interview, so where you can really bring across your personality well in front of the admission officers. And if you are accepted, you apply for the student visa and you are in it. So the admission process is quite simple. There are two ways to apply. So either you apply to each university individually through their own website. Suppose universities like Leiden University, Groningen, Hanze, US, they all have their individual portals, and through their website you can apply. But there's also, like how we have Common App in USA or UCAS in UK, a common application portal, Netherlands has a portal called StudyLink. So it's an online enrollment system wherein you can apply to various universities through one portal. So it becomes easier to apply. Once you are accepted to a university, the next step is to do the visa procedure. So the visa procedure is two-step. The first step is called the MVV and the next is called the VRV. So MVV is basically an entry visa which you require to enter into the Netherlands. And for the MVV, it's the university which has granted you admission will do the procedure to get the MVV. And once you get the MVV, you can do the documentation through your country and you get the visa. Now this MVV visa is only valid for 3 months. So once you enter the country with the MVV visa, after that you apply for the VRV, that is the residence permit, which you usually get within a month of your starting the course or entering the country. And it's usually granted when all your other documentation, the paying of the fees and everything, and all the paperwork is taken care of. So this is how you apply for the visas. Now, even the international students who are studying in Netherlands, they have permission to work in Netherlands and support their education or some part of the living expenses. So the allowance is usually 10 to 16 hours per week, that is you're allowed to work part-time, and approximately you are paid around 20 euros per hour. So that's approximately 1700 rupees. There are various opportunities available on campus as well as outside for international students, like, assisting in the library or taking a tutoring job or taking lectures. And not knowing Dutch language is no barrier at all. Like, everywhere English is used, even in administration or educational level. There is also an option if you don't want to work part-time during your course year, you can work full-time during the summer break. So if you're planning not to come back to the home country during the summer break, you can work full-time during the summer break and, support your expenses out there. Now, also about the visa requirements post your course is over. So once you complete your undergrad, you are allowed to live for 1 year until you, look for a job. And once you are taken in and you get the job, they will sponsor your visas. And once you have worked for, say, approximately 33 months, you can apply for a PR. So a PR application would require you to at least be living in Netherlands from past 5 years, including your educational period and then your work period. So the procedure is quite simple, not that difficult to, find work or find the PR in Netherlands. So of course, it's a beautiful destination and kids should really look forward to Netherlands as an option. If, education to UK, USA sounds too expensive, where the expenses go about, around, in USA around 50 lakhs per year, Netherlands is quite economical, comparing it to around 15 lakhs a year. Even with joining all the living expenses and all, it may come up to around 20 lakhs. And culturally, it is a very, very welcoming country, very beautiful place to, live and explore your education. And of course, the main important thing is the infrastructure and the educational system is top notch. So whatever courses are popular there, and if you are interested in those courses, you should look forward and have Netherlands as an option in your study abroad destination. Thank you very much.